Well, good evening, Portage Bible Church. Pastor Ben here. It's July the 29th, Thursday evening. So I hope that at whatever point you're at during this week, when you will watch it in preparation for Sunday. But as we continue our journey through James chapter 1, it's been a wonderful time so far. I hope both the message and the blessing in your own walk, that is the purpose of them, to give you further time to reflect after each Sunday, as well as prepare your heart for the upcoming Sunday. And to do that is to get into the text ahead of time through these Thursday night videos, be prayerful, be thinking about it, and be reading the text for yourself as you come to sit under the Word of God this coming Sunday. And if you would, by way of a reminder, I don't share this each and every video, but be in prayer for myself as well. Pray for me, that as I study the Word over the course of the week in preparation for Sunday, that the Lord would give me what He wants me to say specifically. There's a lot of things we can do with Bible study personally, which is wonderful, and we should. There's lots of books we can read and different studies to get into text, which is all important. But how do we directly apply what was studied to us as a local body? That's why I want to encourage you with these videos to do that for yourself and to prepare for Sunday and to pray for one another, and not just for me, but also other members of Portage Bible Church, that their hearts and their minds too would be open to receive the Word and to study and learn and grow as a church together. But James chapter 1, we'll be going over verses 16 through 18 this Sunday, picking up for where we left off last week. The text says, verse 16, "Do not be deceived, my beloved brothers. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. Of his own will he brought us forth by the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures." Last week's text was a little bit heavy, dealing with the fact of sin and self-deception and justification for our sin, or as I said, sometimes we belittle our sin by justifying that it's that bad or that big of a deal. But then trials and difficulties in life come, and then we're tempted to doubt God, to doubt his goodness, to doubt his love for us. And when that temptation comes, it's very easy to give into that sin and think maybe God isn't in the midst of life's difficulty. In contrast to that, the passage for this week is a bit more encouraging to reflect on if we don't give into the lies of the evil one and become self-deceived and accuse God of wrong, there is blessings that come. There's this idea that, as verse 16 tells us, do not be deceived. Don't give in to thinking that God is out to get us, especially when life gets hard and trials come. But rather, we need to consider this. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. The simple idea is this: God does not change. God knows what he's about. God knows what he's doing. In the Old Testament, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6, we read these words: "For I, the Lord, do not change." I encourage you to spend maybe some time in Malachi the next couple of days. It's 4 short chapters in the last book of the Old Testament, just thinking about God's character and his nature towards his people who are rebelling in absolute sin and justifying all their actions. In verse 17 of James chapter 1, there is this idea that God says, everything I'm doing is for you. And God also follows up and says, I don't change. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever, as the book of Hebrews tells us. That the God who worked in his people in the Old Testament and then in the New is the same God who's at work in the local church today. A different God or some different characteristic or essence of God, he is the same and unchanging. And because of that, we have a sure hope, because his promises from his word do not change either. So as we think about that in preparation for Sunday, go to the Lord in prayer. Ask him to prepare your heart for the message, and also ask him to show you where you need to trust him so that you don't doubt his goodness. And help to remind yourself that God does not change. And because of that, we have a sure hope. Well, I hope you're looking forward to Sunday, and I hope this will be a blessing to you in your own time of prayer and study for the upcoming weekend. But have a wonderful night, and wherever you may be this evening or tomorrow when you watch this video, spend time in prayer and spend time preparing your heart for Sunday. Talk to you later.